Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and close to a full house here as fans are eagerly anticipating this clash we have in store. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Old Dominion Monarchs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Bulldogs offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On the move. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they jump on top. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Monarchs offense has the ball for the first time. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head.
Oh, he's going to go up top. What a snag by the defense. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Back to throw. It's Acho.
Oh, my God.
The pass intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. It's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Going to the running game. Jukes his way for more. Lowers those pads. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in a nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Well, actually, about that
knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I'm probably playing like one.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving this quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
It ain't like that.
Scanning the field. It's Acho. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Running back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
I don't really have any time between school, work.
On the move from inside his 5.
I don't know, I'm like,
he was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
From the gun, the running back.
Come on, bro.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
I had to put it on last night after the shower. Fell asleep,
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. second and very short here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, what a move! He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Once you get some new shit, I got probably like 8 different more things coming. Like cologne and shit. I'm gonna try each and every one out, cause shit, this about to be the summertime. I'm trying to be out. Oh, this is good.
Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself.
Ah, come on
Shakes
now.
off the tackler. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
It's at least damn near 8K. a month.
Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. On 3rd and long, the blitz pretty much puts the offense out of its misery with the sack.
Yeah, and it's so tough for the offensive line when you get in these situations and you know all these fast athletes are going to be getting after the quarterback. Who's coming, who's not coming. This is why you try to stay out of 3rd and long, because bad things happen.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Hey, look, let me hold.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't...
Open runway ahead. He's inside the 40. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's got it on the right. Bust through behind his pad. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Keeps the legs moving. They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup at 5. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Washington.
Supposed to be the 3rd.
Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
Your defense is stopping first. That is your first responsibility.
That shit just reminds me of something like Mama's be like,
right now, they got to go on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field. So you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Calls his own number. The Dogs pick up the first down. The head coach told us he was going to be aggressive. He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
And I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop with my team. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go get things. Short yardage situations, we're going to practice them. We're going to be successful, but we're going to go for it.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got our field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to string and it gets a little bit more difficult.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. They're bringing heat. Heaves it deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
She's smooth criminal out that bitch, boy.
Bringing it back, it's Kane. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line.
Hey! Stop that!
He'll start this drive firing. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any
Get
answers.
over here.
This guy already has over 100 yards receiving.
I was trying to go to the bathroom. Gotcha.
So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. From the gun, running back on the move. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Maurice, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Norfolk to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look at the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got his man. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down.
Next thing you know, these motherfuckers 20 piece. Oh, damn, bro.
Quarterback on the keeper. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play.
Yeah, and I put his ass on the parlay to come out with 9 points. So
they'll run play action. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Okay,
defense rolls up deep in its own
I'm
end
still
on
hurt
that
because they
last
let
play.
Justin
Now
go,
a
but
2nd and long
okay,
cover.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Good
Come on, bitch.
Touchdown, ODU. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And what I'm like, that don't
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, blah, blah. And sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late. At least you got the party
Rodgers'
started.
old teammate. Yeah. I'm looking at this, wait. What do you go? The Titans or something?
They'll line up to go for 2. They'll try to slam it in. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with a stop,
if
and you
the
just
Bears
wonder the
pick up
analytics
Ashton
world and
Jenkins,
all that stuff that whatever the card
I'm
says
getting
to
a
do, you're
jersey.
supposed to do.
Matter of fact, let me
I
put
wonder
in
if they're
this.
listening to
I'm
that
putting in a
card.
bet now. Yep. NFC champs,
He'll bring
Super
it
Bowl.
back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run, aggressively getting downhill, getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Catch in the middle. It's Kane. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll go back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This offense is going to have to come with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Feeling some heat. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Pulls it in.
Okay.
That
Okay,
defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Hand off from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Past the 30. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Dogs! And the punishment has been extended.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner goes down. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they? Afterburners coming. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he got loose. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
That shit was funny.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. Smashes through. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Trying to surge it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, we're down by a lot.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Into the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
They'll leave it with him. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He lofts one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And now on first down after converting with the run. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, Itacho. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Coming after it. Escapes the sack. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Hell nah.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Fuck that. Man,
Make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Like, this
He wants to pass it on second down.
Like, towards the
Setting up the
end,
screen.
how I know?
The
Because
defense
every
wouldn't
time
really
I put
notice,
this
and
thing
even
on
though
the
it's a
parlay,
completion, they lost
he don't
coverage.
show up. So fuck you.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They keep attacking through the air. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Why would you?
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting a nail in the coffin.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. And the Dogs get it up to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Panthers, hey,
It's first and 10 from
that
their
little
own
spark towards the
14-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Across the 25, he's got room.
Yeah.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the